every time I try to make a new video, life just blew up in my face. Hey KiHiVE, welcome back to my channel. And I know y'all like, girl, where you been? I'm going to tell you where I've been the last 3 months. So much has happened, so let's get right into it. Okay y'all, hi, hello. I know you haven't seen my face in so long. I'm gonna tell you what has been going on since my last video in March, which I believe was like my quarantine workout setup thing. Let's flashback all the way to May. The very beginning of May 3rd, I was involved in a car accident. Yes, my car got totaled out. This was my first car accident. So as you can imagine, I was like super shaken up and just all out of whack and everything. I'll show you a picture right here. What happened was I was going to my apartment. Somebody was in the right lane and I was in the left lane. Both lanes were going straight towards my apartment. They tried to do a U-turn from the right lane and my passenger side hit their driver's side. I flew out to the middle of the intersection. My airbag deployed, my glasses flew off, and my car got totaled. Now, first I was okay, but then a couple of days later, I was like in so much pain. I could barely walk. I can't really move my neck. I was just like, all right, let me get checked out. Went to a care center. They did like x-rays, MRIs, and they found out that I have an extruded disc in my lower back and a bulging disc in my lower back. So pretty much I have a permanent injury. Now I can walk and everything is fine now, but it hurts so bad. I had to get these injections in my back to stop the inflammation. And now that I'm healing properly, it doesn't hurt as bad, but it does hurt if I do the absolute most, which is I can't do a lot of like heavy lifting when I work out anymore for a while. I can't drive for really long periods of time without my back getting inflamed. I just have to take it very easy to not inflame the injury and make it worse as it's still healing. I was going to physical therapy for about 2 to 3 times a week for the last 2.5 months. Now I am at 1 time a week. I'm pretty sure they're getting ready to discharge me from physical therapy because I think I'm doing pretty good. It's not too bad anymore. It's not harming, delaying my day-to-day functioning. So thank God that that's okay. I did end up getting a brand new car, which is like a good thing because I did want a new car. So I ended up getting a brand new car. I'll show it right here. And that ended up being great. So I'm gonna go back a little bit before May and towards the end of March. So the end of March, I got a new job. So I am no longer a school therapist. I am now a behavioral therapist. And I'll do a more in-depth video of why I left that job, what the difference is between being a school therapist and a behavioral therapist or behaviorist, and all the ins and outs of that, because I know all my people who are in grad school or getting ready to get into the field want to know their options, and so I'm going to tell you all about that. But overall, the job it's cool. I'm getting into it now, so it's cool and it's a lot, but I think that's just therapy in general or being a therapist in general. So I'll give you updates on all of that. Okay, the third thing that's happened is I believe I had coronavirus, and I'll tell you why. So I'm going from like the most recent event to the earliest event. Okay, so back early March, when everything first started getting ready to shut down, I woke up one morning, I think it was a Sunday, and I couldn't breathe. So my chest was having like really tight chest pains. I can't really take a deep breath. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm going to just see if it feels better if I wake up. So when I woke up, it was worse than when I went to sleep. Like I could not take a deep breath without just like, being so exhausted. So I was like, okay, let me go to urgent care. I went to urgent care. They asked me about the coronavirus test question things. This is before testing was like widely available. Asked me those questions, and then I was like, nah, I ain't out the country or nothing like that. So they diagnosed me with the upper respiratory infection. They gave me some antibiotics and an inhaler, and it was like, you'll be good in about 10 to 14 days. Okay, I took all the medication and I took it, you know, as prescribed, but I realized, like, as I was getting towards the end of some of the medication, I wasn't feeling any better. I could barely exercise without losing my breath, and like, it was legit losing my breath. Like, I could not work out for longer than 2 minutes without being like, ooh, I need to stop. I could barely walk from my couch to my refrigerator without like just having to stop and sit on the floor. It was just really bad. And I was using my inhaler. I had an inhaler, and I was using it so much because I could not breathe. It just hurt so bad. I was winded so much. I had like a slight cough. I had the sore throat. I had the headaches. I had like a slight fever. So I had all of the symptoms of it, but they diagnosed me with a upper respiratory infection, which is, I'm kind of glad I didn't get diagnosed with the actual coronavirus, because I might have had to get put into the hospital. If I would have went to the hospital and then had all those symptoms, they probably would have inputted me in the hospital and put me on a ventilator, all that stuff. And I'm glad I was able to kind of get over it on my own, which is I self-quarantined. I didn't really go anywhere, and I was still being active, which I think helped out a lot, because when I lay down, it just hurt too much to lay down, so I had to keep moving, so that helped a lot. So now, fast forwarding all the way back to July, now I'm doing a lot better. I got tested for coronavirus, like an actual test. I had a little throat swab, which came out negative, so don't have that. But of course, you know, I'm still doing the social distancing, the self-quarantining in a way. I don't go anywhere I don't have to go. I do hang out with friends, you know, it's the same group of people. You're not like big giant groups of parties, none of that. Getting accustomed to the new job, that's something I'll tell y'all about in my next video. And now I am back on the YouTube with the KiHiVE. I know I've been gone so long, and I kept saying I need to make a video, but every time I try to make a new video, life just blew up in my face, and I was just like, all right, I'll wait till things settle down more to get back, because you know, I don't want my mental health to be all jacked up, and I'm trying to create content for y'all, and I'm not my best self. So that is a quick update on what's going on. If you want to know more, leave questions down below. I'll be happy to answer them. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next video, you guys. Bye.